As Jerry mentioned, my name is James McCaffrey. I am the New England Clean Energy Advocate for Partnership for Policy Integrity. We're a science-based and advocacy organization based in Massachusetts, but we do work all over the world, in particular tracking clean energy issues and specifically looking at biomass issues and the attempt by the biomass industry worldwide to infiltrate our clean energy policies, essentially, to put forth false science and talk about how burning forests or burning trees or burning construction debris or burning wood is clean energy when it really is not, because clean energy does not in any form ever come out of a smokestack. And that's what we have happening here, is an effort in Rhode Island which took many of us by surprise, I think, because it's just such an idea that doesn't really comport with science and it doesn't comport with good public policy and what we want to do on the energy front on how we should try and clean up our energy stream in America. You've heard from others talking about how biomass is a dirty and polluting form of energy. By any account, it is more polluting than coal at the smokestack, and per megawatt hour, it is significantly more polluting than other forms of fossil fuels like natural gas. Rhode Island has already made a serious error by incentivizing biomass through its renewable energy portfolio standard, which led to more than half of Rhode Island's energy coming from polluting forms of biomass from around the region in 2015 by Rhode Island's own accounting of where the clean energy, clean being in quotes, comes from, because biomass is not clean. In contrast, Massachusetts and Connecticut have taken significant measures to reel back on biomass because they recognize the pollution impacts, the public health impacts, the forestry impacts of it. And we feel that the Rhode Island legislature is being somewhat duped here by the false science and by a developer who has some specific interest in building a facility here that will actually make Rhode Island residents sick. On the air and the health front, you see significant pollution coming out of even the cleanest of the biomass facilities. And let's look for 1 second at a couple of those numbers. The very cleanest facilities in biomass facilities will emit 150% of the nitrogen oxides, 600% of the volatile organic compounds, 190% of the particulate matter, and 125% of the carbon monoxide of a coal plant per megawatt hour. This does not even include the CO2 that goes into the air and takes at a minimum decades to recapture, if it is ever recaptured at all. So we're hoping that Rhode Island will step up here. We have some very fake science and some very real money influencing the process here, and we hope that the legislature will do the right thing, protect the public health of citizens in Rhode Island, and turn this bill down. Thank you.